Oh, I know what I got to do. I forgot.
Go ahead, go to get a cup of coffee.
No, I'm all set. I'm all
Go
set.
pee pee.
I don't see your video there. Did you start the?
Nope, it just started just now. Here we go. And there we go. Hey, boys and girls, we are starting again.
Why the hell don't I see this?
Good afternoon and good evening to wherever you are. I welcome you to a gloomy day here in beautiful Kentucky. It's been raining for at least, I think, 24 hours, maybe more. But we need the rain real bad. It's been hot and sunny and gloomy for the last couple of days. I mean, all summer. I'm sorry, and it's just been pretty hot, beautiful though. But our lake in the backyard, it dropped maybe 1.5 feet, and yeah, seriously, 1.5 feet because we got a couple of pylons where they used to have like a dry dock and they had diving board and stuff, and they took it away, but the pylons are still there. And when the water is full level, you could hardly see the pylons. Now, since the dry weather we've been having, you can see almost 2 feet down. I mean, 1.5 feet down, and that you could see the exposure of the pylons. So yeah, we need water real bad. Oh my, we already got a crew on standing around. You boys and girls better sit down and buckle up because we are ready for a ride. We got a special guest sitting here. We got Richard from upstate New York. Eddie Van Halen let him loose.
Yeah.
And Jimmy Page said take a day off, so Richard graced us. Yeah. We got Raymond in the house. Go's here. Oh, I got my buddy Andrew here. He hung out with me the other day. That was quite nice.
Cool. How's everybody doing?
How do you pronounce her name? Mars.
Wow, you got some ladies here. Nice.
Yeah. How do you pronounce her name?
Looks like Marz, Mars.
Oh, good. I was right. Welcome, Mars. I subbed to her already, but I'm lousy at Filipino names. I apologize when I butcher your name, but I recognize you, so that's what counts. It's I was listening to my buddy Joseph. He went back to the Philippines, and he was on his show. I said hi to him, and I forgot about it. And then all of a sudden he said, "Hey, Big Kevin," and I said, "Whoa!" He remembered me. He asked me. Yeah. He asked me what's going on and how's the weather here. And yeah, I thought that was kind of nice.
Yeah,
go ahead, Richard.
I caught a couple of his videos. I didn't see his live stream, but I see his jinky fish there. She's quite pregnant with his baby.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And I saw another one this morning of him taking he went to like a Yamaha dealer to try out a new motorcycle or something. Then they said, "Oh, you need a Filipino driver's license."
So yeah. But they turned him down. And then his buddy, he met a subscriber there.
Yeah, and the guy let him take his new Kawasaki. I thought the guy that's pretty awesome, huh?
Oh, yeah. I mean, he never met the guy before, but the guy was a subscriber to him, and the guy recognized Ed, and he said, "Hey, you could try out my motorcycle." And I said, "That's just sick."
Yeah, Filipinos, Pinoys are awesome. Yeah, they're awesome.
Well, did you see the other video when he went to that that other motorcycle shop. It's a U.S. Motorcycle company. Uh, I forgot the name of it, but the manager called him up and told Ed to go over there. Told Joseph to go over there, and he took a trip all around the shop. Talked about the motorcycles, and the manager said that he's a subscriber to Ed on his show, and
Yeah.
that kind of blew his mind. And the guy said, "Yeah, you can even use one of our motorcycles as a demo, and you can give a like a report about it."
That's cool. What kind of motorcycles do they sell there?
You would have to watch his show,
Yeah.
but it's pretty recent. But those guys, they were kissing his backside. But they weren't really kissing his backside. But well, they were. But Ed is so because he gets like I think like over 20,000 subs, and when they were talking to him and talking about those motorcycles, that's like free advertisement, and whoever's listening to his show, you know, the guy was talking about his motorcycles, and that's free advertisement. So
Sure.
I mean, so
Yeah.
it's a win-win situation.
People that watch Joseph. Yeah. He's a cool guy. I seen his videos when he came back to the States, and he went to his daughter's graduation. He gave her a Mercedes. He gave her a Mercedes.
Oh yeah.
I said, man.
What do you remember last Christmas when I had Sus Style, Ed, Aloe, you, and a couple other guys? Well, I think I had Peter.
I was at a party, man. Remember, I was at Dr. John's party, and I wanted to be on that show, but I was at a party. I missed that.
I thought you was on that one or New Year's, and we had everybody on.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was a rocking show we had. Yeah, I think it was Aloe that was on also. But yeah, we had a good old time because we had Chicago Philippine bound.
Jerry
was on the show. Yeah, we had it. I'm kind of looking forward to this Christmas and see what we can do.
Jeez, I'm not looking forward to the bad weather.
Oh yeah, the snow is not very. That's not very fun. But yeah, this time maybe we'll get a hold of Andrew, have him come by on for Christmas.
Yeah,
we'll have another Christmas show.
Do you ever see that guy Finn Snow? I think he's from Finland. He's kind of a big vlogger in the Philippines. His video popped up, and he was in Brooklyn. He had some friends in Brooklyn, and he rode his bike across the bridge, and he was in Manhattan and Times Square. And
oh really?
Yeah,
that's pretty cool.
Yeah, the kid gets around.
You know, if we all go to everybody's different sites, I mean, you know, spread our wings and go and check out everybody. You'd be surprised how many cool people there are.
Yeah, I'm not one of the cool ones.
hey, you'd be surprised how many people ask where you are. How come I'm not having you on our show? Hey, I wish you was on my show. You know that, but they think that you and I had a falling out.
Yeah,
I don't know. I begged for you to come back.
We had a battle, and you crushed me.
Yeah. Heck. No, you're.
Rainman said that Finn Snow is from Iceland. Yeah.
Okay. Thin Snow is from Iceland, huh?
Yeah.
Well, that's also another nice country.
Yeah.
But yeah, check out all these different YouTubers that's on our show and other people's shows, and you'll be surprised how cool they are, and get to know them, and they get to know you, and we build a good relationship with other people.
Oh yeah.
That's why I told you to get your own show moving.
Yeah. Oh
And you
yeah.
can talk shop about
It's a lot
all
of work.
those famous people you talk to.
Yeah. If I talk to famous people, man, I wouldn't be on YouTube. I'll tell you that.
You're not on YouTube, but you can be. I mean, you
Yeah.
fixing up people's guitars and amplifiers and talking shop to old man that has a brand new uh, Corvette.
Yeah, my
I
buddy
mean,
Zach. Yeah, yeah.
I mean, that's pretty incredible.
You'd be surprised at the shape Zach is in, man. He's half Italian, half Polish. He's owned a painting company for like 40 years. He still does physical labor. Every like 2 years, he buys a brand new top of the line vet. You know, how's that
for GP?
And yeah, he's a good cat, man. He drives a winter car, you know, and he's got a truck, a bunch of trucks and everything. And I remember years ago he had this crush on this woman. He's divorced, and he had this girl working with him. They were in the union, and they decided to leave and open up their own business, be partners. And he was giving her like half the money, and she wasn't working because he had a crush on her. And I said, dude, you got a bunch of kids that are struggling. Why don't you put them to work for you? And he finally did. And now they're all doing good, you know?
Huh. Yeah. Well, you know, that's always good when you have your family working for you. But sometimes when you have an argument or falling out with your family, you know that kind of draws, you know. I worked for my mom and dad, and you know that's not very easy.
Oh yeah,
because we were the last to get paid. We were always the last about everything. You know, about when I was in Dutch Harbor at my mom and dad's motel. Well, that was a hard work too.
Oh yeah, you had a
We were
hotel
all the time.
Mm-hmm.
We had customers and boats coming in. When I'm talking about a boat, I'm talking about one of those big ships coming in.
Yeah. So
they're all hungry, and they all want a boat. They all want a room, and then they get a room, and then they hurry up and leave because we don't serve alcohol. And my mom and dad, so they want to go to the next bar, the closest bar, and they come back all smashed. And I had to babysit these young guys and stuff. But I was young too back then. This is before I start cooking on ship. But yeah, that was fun back then. But you know, I think about it now, and it was fun. But back then, you know, I wanted to have fun too. But I was working underneath my mom and dad's heavy hand.
Heavy-handed, yeah. Hey, I know all about it. My dad owned a business for 50 years, and I worked for him.
His camera thing.
Oh yeah. Oh god.
So you should be a professional photographer.
Well, everybody, Kev, that worked for us, everybody hated me too, because they said, "Oh, you're a spoiled brat. You know, you get special this and that," and it was just the opposite. You know.
We get BK in the house.
Yeah. I see BK. How you doing?
He's always cool to see. He's from Belgium.
I had some Belgian beer the other day. What the hell?
Really?
Stella, yeah.
Stella, boy, who says that? Remember Stella? Yeah. Stella. Who was that?
It's probably not their best beer,
but Marlon Brando, right?
Yeah,
that cried that out.
Streetcar Named Desire, yeah. It's pretty smooth. You can drink a lot of them. I don't know. I'm not drinking heavy stuff, so I was drinking a lot of beer. So it's pretty smooth beer.
Huh.
Pretty good Stella.
Well, that sounds. Oh, there's my buddy. Hey, Peter. There's Peter. Rich and I was talking about you, Peter. Hell, if you want a link, I'll throw you one. Richard hasn't talked to you for a while.
Yeah, Peter. Kevin was talking to me on the phone. He said you've returned to the U.S. and you're down in Texas, in Austin. I was telling him what a lot of great musicians there are down there. Stevie Ray Vaughan, who's not alive anymore, used to be down there. And I think Eric Johnson, he's not a very famous among the masses, but he's a phenomenal guitar player. And who else? I think Willie Nelson. Maybe he's from Dallas. I'm not sure. But a lot of talented people there. Peter's asking when you're going to get some subs.
People.
Yeah, I used to design guitar amps, and I was in contact with all these people years ago, and yeah, I love Stevie Ray Vaughan too. He was a fabulous guitarist and singer.
Yeah, Stevie Ray, he was pretty good. I remember seeing him. He did a gig up in Anchorage.
Seriously, wow. Yeah. Oh, ZZ Top is from Dallas. Yeah.
Yeah, we see. Yeah, a lot of these big names went through Anchorage.
Yeah, they probably on their way to Asia or whatever, right?
Yeah. They all stopped to get refueled.
Yeah. So I'm trying to read the comments here. Yeah. I think I have every one of Stevie Ray's, every disc and every bootleg.
Hey, there you go, Peter. There's a link for you.
Turkey subs or roast beef subs, Raymond.
You could talk to the man himself.
I'll take Italian mixed with hot peppers, oil and vinegar. If Seth was here, he'd be going nuts because he's probably still in the Philippines.
Look at Go saying, "Send me a link." Stop it. Send me a link. No, every time I send you a link, you never say nothing. Don't say send you a link.
Okay, hold on, guys.
Hey, Peter.
The best at music I've ever seen is Ned Kelly, and he plays the skin flute.
No, what are you going to be ruthless for? We didn't say ruthless people.
Philippine people.
I got to go bathroom.
So what's up?
Just a moment. I'll be back.
Oh boy, this could take hours. Kevin's got to take a dump.
So what's up with you, Richard?
Not too much. I got 2 kids in college and a few more years here in New York. I live in upstate New York. Hopefully I'll be able to retire to Cebu, where my wife is from. And yeah.
So you're from upstate New York. You're right up there with Frank.
Frank. Oh, the infamous guy there.
Yeah.
Yeah. I know he. I think he said he was from Brooklyn or something like that. Yeah.
Oh, I thought he was upstate New York. Here's the thing. And that's kind of what I said yesterday. Whether people like the guy or not, he has a right to say to give his opinion just as much as anybody else.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I just don't listen to him. That's all.
Oh no. I very rarely listen to him.
Yeah.
But I don't think driving by his house and telling everybody where he lives is appropriate.
Oh yeah, really? That's going on?
Oh yeah. They posted on YouTube his address and shot a video of his house and all kinds of craziness.
I think I was watching Kristen Cebu last night, and I don't know if it's really him, but I think he comes in Chris's live stream.
Maybe he likes Chris.
Yeah.
So yeah, no, I was just like, that's insane.
My wife's right around where Chris lives there, around Fuente Circle. My wife's one of her mentors owns a pension house, right? And it's called Apple Tree Suites, right? And Chris walks by there all the time. Yeah.
Yeah, no, I was just curious. I mean, I mean, but here's the other thing. Then you got the other guy that's, I've never seen Phelps not have a problem with anybody for a while.
Hmm.
He's always got some sort of drama going with somebody.
Okay. Thank you for not
He
terrorizing nobody.
he even has drama with Kevin.
No.
Who's that? What did I miss?
I was just talking about how Crazy Eyes always has a problem with somebody.
Oh man, I don't know. I don't know what I do.
Well, no,
I do nothing wrong.
what I was talking about was Frank has a
I
right.
like Frank.
Frank has a right to his opinion, even if people disagree with it. This idea that you people can tell other people that they can or can't be on YouTube is nonsense.
Well, that's why I don't apologize
You
to
know,
nobody.
I mean, it would be like me driving by Kevin's house and filming it and saying, "This is where Big Kevin lives."
You know where I live?
No, well, that's what they did to Frank.
Well,
They,
you're invited to come by. I don't have a problem with you.
yeah, no, they.
If Kevin gets mad at you though,
But I do got a big gun though.
yeah, and he's got a lake behind his house, right? And
Well, I can't swim.
give you some
but-
cement shoes if he gets mad. You never know. If he gets mad, he doesn't get mad, just even, right?
But you remember that movie Deliverance?
No, I never
And at
saw
the
it.
end of the movie, it showed that hand coming back. Now, that was kind of freaky.
I know it was a popular movie, but I don't. When was that, in the 70s? Burt Reynolds is in it.
Yeah, it was the mid 70s. Yeah, right around there. That was the movie that was popularized him.
Yeah, I like the Smokey and the Bandit movies. Those were. I'm kind of childish, but they were entertaining.
That Smokey and Bandit, that movie that movie made Jackie Gleason come back to life again.
Oh, Jackie was a trip
because he wasn't very popular at that moment, but he came back very, very strong during that time.
Yeah,
and that guy is Jackie Gleason.
I used to love the Honeymooners, but I was telling my wife today with this Me Too movement with women that, Jackie was a little bit rough on Alice,
Oh yeah,
and that might not fly these days, that kind of
that movie,
yeah.
Married with Children.
Yeah.
Well, here's what I got to say about this Me Too stuff. Well, do you know what they need to say? Get to the kitchen and fix some supper. Me too.
Hey, I don't have any problems. My wife is Filipina. She still has her culture from the Philippines and her values and everything, and that's why I'm married. Yeah.
Wait, Filipinos have values?
Oh yeah.
Well, something nice.
They must have got them in the last 6 months.
I was talking to Jerry on live screen, and all of a sudden Jerry's wife came in.
Wow, look at those girls.
And she had a bag of groceries. She laid the groceries down. She came on over and she gave Jerry a kiss. And then she seen me and she said, "Hi, Kevin," and waved. And then she walked away. I said, "Man, that's a good woman. Come in, say hi, acknowledge somebody, and then walk away. That's not too bad."
Yeah, I just didn't know they had values. I thought that left about the 1960s.
Well, I don't know.
So let me get this straight. All the prostitution I saw in the Philippines, I didn't see that. That was hallucinations, right?
Yeah.
Probably.
Hey, that's not Ren. I thought it was Ren, but it isn't. It's a fake Ren.
Well,
the fake Ren
it's an impersonator. Hey, chicken choker. we have Raymond in the house. We got Lost Nomad, Go.
No, here's what I'll say about values in the Philippines. I found out that the values only go as far as the money goes. Once once there's a lack of finances, all values are history.
Well, when I was in the Philippines and I had my relations with these lovely people that I was with, and my money got thin, and my relationship was still pretty well. I was still doing pretty good.
I think
So I think it depends on the people
even
that
if you're a
you're
screwed
with.
up guy and you've had bad relationships and they even know about it, I think they think that they can like make you into something that you're not. You know what I mean? They think they can change and improve you. They don't give up. You know, they're amazing women. Like I used to have a very bad
The
problem cursing, and my wife, when I got married 10 years ago to her, she'd slap my face every time I say, "Whoa." I said, "What are you, my
Wow.
mother?" You know? Yeah. Yeah,
Yeah.
really. No, she don't like it, you know. They don't like yelling. They don't like you to raise their voice or
Well,
anything.
that's very true.
Yeah.
That's a little bit yeah, they don't tolerate that part.
So
So what's
how you
going
doing?
on? What's going
Lost
on, Peter?
Nomads here. I didn't see him. Yeah. Peter, Lost Nomads. I don't know if you can see the chat. He's asking, so all women are like this or just Filipinas?
Well, there are different cultures have different values. Like for an example, um, in the U.S., gold digging is severely looked down upon socially, but in the Philippines, it's kind of celebrated,
Uh-huh.
Mm,
or at
mm.
least tolerated.
Well, especially if you strike gold, and then other people look at it and they think they can also do it.
I mean, it seems to be
So the gold rush is it can be, that could be, because I can say that, yeah, that could that because if I know a family right now, and a family has like maybe four daughters that's in this family, and right now this family has four white people from different countries, and they're all doing good. I mean, the father is in heaven right now, because each daughter has a happy Caucasian, and the father is having a party almost every day. They're having a festival in the house, and all the neighbors are kind of jealous, because at first the neighbors, like, there was only one white person in the family. Now there's like four family members that are strong relationships. So yeah, there's a lot of yelling. There's a lot of people yelling out, "We got gold! We got gold!" So
No,
a lot
no.
of people
Here's
want
the
to
thing:
get that feeling.
there are a handful of countries that girls being gold diggers is celebrated. Philippines is one, Thailand is another, Vietnam is another. Um, those countries, it's not frowned upon like it is, say, in the U.S. In the U.S., if a girl were to be with someone just for the money, it's almost an embarrassment to their family. That's not the case in Asia.
Hey, Peter, can you read? Can you see what Raymond's saying?
I can, and it's not something I'm going to answer right here.
Oh, oh,
And you know what? That's been answered numerous times, and you know what? If he wants to know, he can go watch my videos.
Okay, I wasn't sure if because he was
Yeah.
asking me. I didn't know if you could see it. I
Well,
didn't know if he was
majority of
blocked
what
or
I'm
not.
seeing, majority of what I'm seeing is just trolls out there running their mouths. I don't see anything of real value on there.
Peter. Okay, well, yeah.
And it's getting pretty ridiculous.
Well, you know how some of these people, a lot of these guys aren't trolls. These guys are
Oh no, some of this stuff is
good
ridiculous.
subscribers of mine. Some of these guys are new subscribers that I haven't seen, but I wouldn't call them trolls. They're just like what do you call it? I don't know. I forgot what the word is.
Yeah. Anyways, no, that's yeah. I mean, but that's the basic thing. I mean, you know,
Just
actually,
be happy that they are concerned about you, just like I'm concerned about you.
yeah, they're concerned.
I'm not. I don't have you on for the views. You know that, don't you?
It doesn't matter.
Oh shit!
You know, and that's
I
the
just have you
reality.
on because, well, yeah, because of the views, and I like you too. Dang it!
Stop your lying. You know, you're not. You just like the views. You know he's a liar, Peter. He's just,
Well, why do you think I have Richard on for? Dang it.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, heck. Hey, I'm almost at 1,000 views, so be nice to me. You guys,
Doesn't
please
suck.
keep subscribing to me.
You
Because
finally gonna make
those
it.
bozos said I would never hit 1,000. Well, hey,
You
I
know
only
what?
need like 100 more and I'm there.
He's not even close to it. So,
How's Roberto doing? Wasn't he mad at you or something, Peter?
oh, he's always mad at me. He hates me. Who knows for what reason, but he hates me.
I don't know. I like you.
Yeah. I mean, it is what it is. I mean, I just put up with it. And
So, Peter, how tall are you? I've heard you're quite tall.
I think he's 6'2". I'm 6'1".
Yeah, I'm 6'1".
are you really?
Yeah.
I figured you were. I figured you were a lot shorter than that.
Who, Richard or me?
You.
No, I'm my brother's 6'4". My dad's 6'5". I'm the smallest in my family.
What are you, Kevin? Norwegian and Portuguese or something like that?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm German and British. What a mixture, huh?
I get red. I get auburn hair.
Yeah, my brother and sister do too.
No, yeah. My grandfather said it ought to have been on a horse's ass. I said, that's not nice.
What?
My grandfather used to tease me.
BK said you're 6 point. What did he say? You're 6.1 wide. Oh, he's your buddy, Kev.
Who said that? Oh,
BK.
BK's angry, you know.
Yeah.
I forgive him. He's just got a nipple on his bear, and he's just, you know, he's nursing his bear.
Yeah, Kev's got hair. It only grows out on the sides now. Van Turner says, "How you doing, Van?" He says, "You ain't got no hair."
I don't want to listen to Van. You know, he's under high medication anyway.
Here's what I don't get. Switching gears is like some of these guys keep going on about stuff that was 2 years ago, sometimes even further back.
Oh.
You know, most of the trolls out there are still complaining about crap that happened years ago.
You know, I called 666. That number, you know, like the Hollywood number is like 555. And I called that other number 666. You know, somebody answered it, believe it or not. And he told me I got a wrong number. That hurt my feelings. The guy had like a real crazy sounding voice.
Wow.
Yeah. He said, "What the hell do you want?" Oh, I said, "Well, oh hell, Kevin, I need just one more dose." I hear you, brother. I'm, I get my medicines. My cousin told me I could go to Walmart to the pharmacist because I had like 5 left in my medicine, and I could make another order and go. And my pharmacist said that I had to wait till I get take the last pill, and then call because my insurance won't give me none until that due date. So, but my cousin said, "Yeah, I can go and order ahead if I'm down like up to four or five, and I'm almost out, and I could make another order." No, I
So,
have to wait until I'm down, and then
so
I
what's this
have to
for?
order.
Is this your Viagra or what?
Oh, they won't let me do that because I'm alone, and they said it's just a waste of medicine.
Is that? But what is it? Is it the Viagra or the other stuff?
I don't take Viagra. What's wrong with you?
We ain't there yet, right, Kev?
Yeah. When I was in Alaska, I took it for recreational use only.
My buddy took it. His name's Kevin too, and
He's a good guy then.
he said his dick was so hard that he could put it through a brick
What?
wall. And he said, you know how sometimes you got to concentrate, like when you're doing the wild thing. And he goes, he could balance his checkbook in his head while he was doing.
Oh my goodness, Richard! My
Yeah,
my poor shows just went the wrong direction.
yeah.
Just
Well, I'm
because
just
of Peter's on, and then Richard just went crazy.
my buddies. When we hook up, my buddy is over in Europe visiting his wife's son.
Oh,
I didn't see him past party, my wife's birthday party, but yeah, we have a lot of fun hanging
oh,
out.
I remember your wife's birthday party last year.
Yeah.
You invited John Doe, and
Oh,
your wife got angry at you.
that's probably why she removed me. Started hacking into all my. Well, she actually made my Facebook, and she deleted her own. So now all her relatives and everything in the Philippines are on my Facebook. So she goes on my Facebook
Huh?
and to talk to.
Because
I don't.
Jerry over at Philippine Bound, he thinks that you blacklisted him.
Oh,
Here he
really?
is, right here.
Let me see.
Okay.
Uh,
Hold on. I'm actually going to respond real quick to a statement. This was
Gotta put my glasses on. I'm getting
the
old.
Lost Nomad says that I said that
I'll
Filipinos
throw
have
him
no
a link.
value. I did not say they had no value. I said they have no values, no morals, no ethics. They'll do anything for a peso.
Okay, Richard's right here.
Oh yeah, I see Jerry on my messenger.
Huh. Yeah, but he said he tries to write you and talk to you, but he said that he's blocked.
Maybe I remember like the very first show that I don't know. My wife, she's a pisser. I don't know what happened. I have to look. I don't have that many Facebook friends, but I'm too busy to mess around. I post mainly pictures from like the Filipino parties and stuff like that. And hey, what's up, Jerry?
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah, because I try to tell him that I don't think he's blocked.
Jeez, what the? Trying to read these messages here. There's a lot of action in the.
A lot of action.
I remember like last summer, man, you had some shows with Barry Jordan and Peter when everybody was trying to arrange the battle of the.
Oh, that boxing.
Yeah.
There you go, Jerry. I sent you a link.
Who's MGTOW?
Who?
Jerry says I'm blocked from MGTOW. Is he a motorcycle guy?
No, he's that big guy. He's a nice guy. He's
You know that one guy that he came on my show and everybody like laughed at him and he left.
Oh, I remember the guy from Vancouver that came on the show. I mean, I was drinking whiskey that night. Remember that? And I got mad at Thomas in Australia.
Oh, no. Yeah, that's a different guy, I think. Yeah, I like that one guy.
Yeah,
from the guy from Canada.
Yeah,
he was pretty cool. But that's the guy that you got angry about.
Yeah, because I mean, the guy was being nice. It was his first time on the show and stuff.
Say about that Monto guy. His name's Terry, I think. He is very straightforward and honest about Filipinos. That's for sure.
I don't know the guy.
Oh, but he talks about his experience with Filipinos, and he's very straight up forward and honest.
Yeah, he does a lot of his shows in his car.
He doesn't sugarcoat it.
I don't know, man. I'm very fortunate.
He's been married like 4 or 5 times.
Oh dear.
So now he's kind of like.
No, he talks about what it's like being married to a Filipino, and I mean, doesn't hold back. Talks about the truth.
Who's this guy? Isn't this Aloe?
Yeah, right, Rain Man. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. You remember that show, the guy, everybody was on him. Hey, Jerry.
Hey, guys, what's up?
How is the weather in Chicago, man? It's getting chilly nights here.
Yeah, it's starting to get a little cool here. Well, I mean, it's the end of September, you know.
Are you still in Chicago?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you were living in
Blues
LA Cafe by now.
Where?
I thought you lived at LA Cafe.
No, Pete, I was looking for you there, but I actually ran into you somewhere else.
No, I'll give you a side. I thought you had an apartment in.
Oh no. We use what we do is when we're in Manila, if we're in the Ermita area, we use the Brickstone Hotel, which is next to LA Cafe.
I know.
We know the owners there. Is very comfortable for us. It's comfortable. $30 a night, good internet. You know what I mean? We got everything we need. Centrally located.
I thought you had an apartment in the Philippines now.
No, not yet. We got another year, man. We're still waiting for my wife's paperwork. Everything's kind of backed up here. Everybody's complaining about, the green card process and all that kind of shit.
Mm-hmm.
We got a green card. We just need to get the 10-year green card. But there's some research I just did, and I was on another vlogger show that does a lot of K1 stuff, and we were talking about whether, because we're coming at a point where we can file for citizenship now in December. And some people say, well, you got to wait till you get your 10-year green card before you file for citizenship. And that there was some truth behind that. But our question was, is a 2-year green card considered a permanent green card, like a 10-year green card? And at first I thought it wasn't, but I just found some information.
Just try to fix your naughty words. Don't put them like misspell your naughty words.
But anyway, hey, the 2-year green card is considered a permanent green card, guys. I found exactly where it says on the USCIS website. So we're going to go ahead and file. And we may still be able to get there next year that's what we're shooting for.
Well,
Yeah, I was just curious. I really, for some reason, because I just remember people making fun of you had a small apartment or something.
No, that's here in Chicago. But again, I just sold my condo. You got to understand, most people don't know how to plan before they move to the Philippines. And not most.
I hope
There are a lot.
about me when you said that.
There are a lot. And the haters, obviously, there's haters out there, but that's okay. What we
I was
do
just
is,
curious.
no, we're already,
I
you don't
hate
want to.
you only a little bit.
Well, you don't want to wait till the last minute to try to plan to move to the Philippines. It generally takes a good couple years to get yourself ready for the move.
Why is that?
Well, I sold my property. I had a condo here, and I sold it close to the highs of this real estate rally. So think about it. Do I want to wait till 2018, 2019 to sell my condo where it's worth less? No, we sold it at a very good price. And as a matter of fact, since I sold it back in the fall of 16, prices have not gone higher, at least in the Chicago area. So we actually did a good move selling it a couple years back, and then we just downsized. Why would I want to go and I cut my expenses by more than 40% by moving to an apartment and selling my condo. Think about it. So
Van, what's a lady boy?
What's that?
Oh, Van. I was asking Van.
Yeah, I think timing is everything in real estate, and you got to have a feel for it, man.
Well, yeah. I mean, you can lose a lot of money in real estate. People don't realize that it's one of your biggest investments that you'll ever make.
My mother did, man. She decided to move to Maine, and she sold her house. Like, just women tend to be emotional about things. Even though she was an accountant for years, when she got older, she became more emotional and stuff. And I told my sister, "Do you think this is a good thing?" She just left everything and just moved to Maine with my sister.
Wow.
Yeah, exactly. And she probably ended up losing 20 grand on her house.
Wow. Yeah.
And it was in another city. I had to go to all the time. And she'd say, "Oh, the real estate agent says there's water coming in the basement and stuff." Oh, it was a pain in the ass. So, like you said, you got to get rid of real estate at a proper time. And if you have the money, hang on to it.
It's a gamble.
Yeah, it is.
Well, the thing is, people also don't understand, and a lot of the people that know me knows that I flip properties. I don't stay in a property very long. I'll come in and I'll buy a piece of property, and I'm not going to say how much I made on this sale. On this condo, I only had it 2.5 years, and I made a nice bundle. So, I flip properties, so I don't stay in them long term. Anybody that holds a property for 30 years paid 3 times more than what the property's worth. That's the worst thing you can do. I mean, again, it's
my brother was in that market too. Yeah, and he's down in Marco Island now.
Most people aren't buying property to sell them. Most people are buying property to live in them.
Right. Well, actually, that there is some truth to that, Pete. But since the mid '90s, the only reason real estate prices are where they are at, because that's really when a true rally started in real estate. 80% of properties were being flipped, and only about 20% are end users. So that's why you got a crash, and there was a lot of vacant properties. You know what I mean? So that's kind of, and I think it's the latest statistics I saw a couple of months back. Right now, the home ownership in the U.S. is, I think, 63% of people own homes, and that's getting lower and it's going down. So again, that's But if you want to buy a property and hold on to it for a long time and live in it, that's cool.
That's nice, Van Turner. He said his last house he lived in for 5 years and he sold it for a 50K profit. That's
yeah,
that's what you want to do.
And I on my condo, I made more than that in 2.5 years, but because I timed it right. I bought my property in 2014 and the market bottomed out in 13. I couldn't do a deal in 13. I missed out. People overbid me here in Chicago. Yeah. But once I understood how to bid in 2014, I scooped one up right away when the season started, and did quite well. And then on this condo that I picked up in 14, by the time I moved in, there were no comps that year. I was one of the first ones in my area to buy a 2-bedroom, 2-bath. It appraised 30 grand more than what I paid for, but 40 grand more than what I paid for just by the time I moved in, did the closing. So it's like, wow, man. So that was cool, man. It was nice.
Face runner, big good boy.
What's he doing?
Who is Face Runner?
I don't know who Face Runner is. I don't know.
Yeah. Be good, boy. I don't want to put you on a 5-minute timeout.
Ooh, look at them ladies behind. Once in a while, a good picture pops up there. Be in your background. Kevin's got food and ladies' butts. His two favorite things. Yeah.
See, this is actually one of the problems. One of my, not really complaints, but frustrations with YouTube in general, is the fact that people can make accounts and just say anything they want with no accountability and no responsibility. But YouTube won't change it.
Well, if you're going to be on YouTube, Pete, you got to have thick skin, right?
Yeah, I mean, I'm just saying, I wish that they would fix it because, I mean, some of the stuff that people just say out there under personas is something they would never say
Who's that? Is that Bema
if it was their name and their face.
Who's what?
I mean, I'm just saying in general. How many people? Okay, we'll use an example of the crap that people say about me. How many of these guys wouldn't? You notice they won't use
people
their real
say
name.
stuff about you, Pete. People say stuff about you. I don't know, man. Just you know what? If you want to react to it, I'm just saying, if you react to it, then react to it.
But
you're obviously controversial.
Listen, for people to get on YouTube and tell people to go kill themselves is not appropriate.
No, that's not cool. That's not cool.
And that's a lot of that's going on, and YouTube cracks down on it. But the easiest way they could crack down is you have to prove your identity to get an account.
Yeah, I think little by little they're trying to crack down. I don't know. I mean, I wish I would have seen. Is the video up where Richard went off at this dude? Is that still up, Kev? Is that on
when he had a few drinks?
I heard about it, but I did not see the video. Is it still up?
I don't remember. I think we
Did you private it? Put it private?
I think we took that away.
I didn't tell him to. I didn't tell him to. I was telling Kevin to fuck off and everything, Jerry. I said, find somebody else to be your fucking
Ooh, damn.
Because Kevin was allowing this shit. The guy was a first-time guest. He was a nice guy too, but these guys are ball breakers. You know that in the chat and stuff. I enjoy it, but I was just drinking too much that night. I was drinking bourbon, Kentucky bourbon.
Straight, I think.
Straight.
Wow. You know what I think? I think Kev's got it on private, and he charges people to go see that video. I think that's what's going on.
I'd be interested in seeing it too.
Hold on a second. So I just saw this comment going on and on and on about this Filipinos having no values. I can actually prove the value of a Filipino. Hardcore data. It wouldn't be hard. I'd just have to pull up my AdSense to show it.
You know what, Pete? Just a few minutes ago, you made a comment just before I came on that the MGTOW dude down in Ohio is totally right and everything. And I have to disagree with that comment that you made. As a matter of fact, if somebody's been married 3, 4, I don't even know how many times the cat's been married. It's not really the fault of it may not be the fault of the Filipino. Maybe it's him. You know what I mean? So for you to make a statement like that, it's kind of
what I believe I said was that he tells the truth about Filipinos.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I think it's a wrong statement. He just maybe he's just got a bad Filipina. Maybe, and who knows? Think about it. We don't even know if the story that the guy is telling is the truth, because you don't know what is truth and what is what is the truth and what is the false statements on YouTube. People can be lying left and right, and a lot of people do lie left and right.
Yeah, a lot of times it's a pride thing. They say, Jerry, I fucked up with this girl and that one, and it can't be me. Shit.
Right.
And
people, they'll take sound bites, they'll stretch the truth, they'll do all kinds of shit. So to be honest with you, if somebody tells me, this, or somebody tells me that, most of the time I really don't believe what they say.
Well, here's what I'm saying is what he says is not hard to believe, knowing Filipinos.
Well, wait a minute. Every race has the good and the bad. Every race has a scammer. Every third world country, specifically, will have people that are trying to better their lives, or they will try to scam
Okay,
first world country people. I mean,
so
so to
when
say for somebody to say that
well,
98% or 97% of Filipinos are scammers, to me personally, to be honest with you, that's an
Yeah,
idiotic statement. It
Rain
really
Man's
is.
a comedian.
okay, hold on. Let's break this down. First of all, when did the Philippines become a third world country? I'm not aware of it.
Well, I don't treat it as a third world country. A lot of people say it's a third world country. I think it's a second world country, first of all.
It is.
Okay.
It is
Okay,
classified
no.
as a second world.
If, if
It's no
okay,
longer a third world
hold on,
All
country.
right.
hold on.
So whether it's third world, second world,
If
let's
it's
just
a
say,
second world
okay.
country, please
Right.
explain
Yeah.
to me when they were an ally of the Soviet Union.
What does that have to do with what we're talking about? The people, the
Mm.
Filipinos.
First
What does that
world,
have to do with it?
first world is an ally of the United States. Second world was an ally of Russia. Third world was a neutral country.
Okay, but let me ask you a question, Pete. What does that have to do with what you're just telling me now? With
You're talking
what
about
type
third
of
world
person a
countries.
Filipino is? I mean, what does
You're
that have
talking
to
about
do?
third world countries.
Okay, oh, let's just take the third world out. Let's talk about the Philippines. I don't think that all 98% of Filipinos are scammer. Now, you said they were. I've seen you say that in previous. And again, we're just talking here. I'm not going after you or
No,
nothing.
no, no.
We're just talking. Okay. So,
Here's what I've said.
uh-huh,
Here's what I will say is that the Philippines has a lot more tolerance for gold diggers than America does.
possibly. Okay, possibly.
It is severely looked down on if a girl if a girl, a sister, or a daughter, whatever, is with some guy just for the money. There
Uh-huh.
is serious. Um, how can I put this? Um, they it's not celebrated.
Uh-huh. Okay.
It's looked down on heavily when a girl does that. In the Philippines, it's like, oh, you're with him for his money. That's cool. Does he have a brother?
Right, but when you come out and say 98% of Filipinos are scammers, or you and that other cat, the McDowell dude, I think that's an incorrect statement. I've got a good Filipina. Richard's got a good
Oh yeah.
Filipina, and there's tons of other guys that I've met that've got great Filipinas.
Yeah.
So if I count all the guys that I met with
Oh, listen,
their
I
wives or
agree with you.
girlfriends, maybe
I'm sure
maybe
there are
one out
guys.
of
Hold
20,
on,
maybe.
I agree with you. I'm sure there are guys out there that have great Filipinos, is in plural.
So what are you saying? We got two, three of them. We're married to two, three of them. Is that what you're saying? Or we got a one Filipina we're married to, and we got a one on the side. What are you saying
Uh,
when you say plural?
do,
What does that
do I
mean, Pete?
okay?
Explain
Do I
that.
think majority of the guys that live over there um or have a side piece? Absolutely.
Have a what? A side piece? And they may be okay. So the guy wants to go over there. If he wants to be a bachelor, then let him be a bachelor. If he wants to get married and get a side piece, and all of a sudden fuck up, and his wife finds out about him, throws him out, and keeps everything, that's on him. See what I mean? It doesn't really matter what these other cats are doing. At the end of the day, what are you, the individual, doing? Where's your life? Where are you going? That's the way I look at it. You know. You know what I mean? I don't care about what you're doing. I don't care if you're doing lady boys or if you're doing girls. I don't care. See, other people may care what you're doing. I don't care what you're doing. That's your business. I don't care what Richard's doing.
I don't
I
care
don't
what
care what Big Kev's doing. I don't care what these
Hey,
other knuckleheads are doing. I don't care. And then that's the way it should be. You know. See what I mean? I'm not sitting at home behind a computer with my lap dog on my lap, going from channel to channel, figuring out looking at what other people are doing. I'm just not doing that. I don't even have a dog, first of all. So, but you know what I'm saying? The point I'm trying to make, right, Pete?
Yeah, I
Did
mean,
you have a good time You must have had a good time in the Philippines. You stayed there for how many years?
well, yeah,
true.
you know what? I actually have a video. It's going to be coming out in a day or two, where
Mhm.
I answer the question because I'm asked almost every day, "Am I going back to the Philippines? When am I going back?" a variation of that. So
Just say
I got a
yes,
video
you're going
coming out in a
back.
couple
You
days that
already
I
know you're
basically
going
talk
back.
about it.
You'll go back. We all know you will.
Do
Everybody
what?
goes back
Yeah,
to the Philippines
you'll go
once you're
back at one
there.
point in time or another. You may
No,
not
I
go
talked
back for
about it.
this length of time, but I expect you to go back, and even
I
for
I,
if
I
it's a
will
long
not.
extended,
But here's the thing: I will not go back full time.
right? But you may go back for 6 months to a year, then hang out, then come back. You may.
Probably. I probably won't do after over 3.
Well, but you will go back. That's the whole point. The
You,
Philippines brings people back. There's a lure about it.
we,
There's something about the Philippines that even though
We are magnetized.
yeah, or whatever you want to call
but
it.
no, if I were to go back, it would be simply for tourism purposes. There wouldn't be definitely wouldn't be for the people.
Well, I
Uh,
don't. Yeah, but I don't have any problems with the people. That's the whole point.
yeah.
And here's the thing. I mean, you lived there for how many years, Pete? Was it 10, 11 years? How many years
That
were
was
you there?
me.
No, well, you lived there for about 15, but Pete's been there for a while. Wait, no, you got there in 2011. Is that right, Pete?
I came in 2006. Was there in 2007
Right.
for a couple months. I was there in 2008 for a month.
But I'm talking
And
about full time. Full time. When did you
oh,
start?
I was pretty much in and out of the Philippines. Um, well, I was there in 2010, the 2012, and then I was there in 2000. Um,
But let's
I
put
think
it this way: the
2012.
last 4 or 5 years, you were there consistently, right? Is that
Yeah.
correct? The thing is, you needed to learn the language. See,
Why?
that's a big mistake
Yeah,
you didn't make,
that's a
Why?
big help.
huh?
First of all, let me ask you a
Well, so
question.
you can better get
Which
along better with the people and understand the people.
okay,
Maybe you
hold
don't.
on, hold
Maybe
on,
you
hold
don't
on,
like the people because you couldn't understand them.
hold on. Let's establish a few things.
Uh huh.
First of all, which one of the 167 languages do you want to talk about?
Well, you want to go. You want to go with the
That's
main one.
true.
Either speak Tagalog or
Tagalog
either
or
speak
Ilonggo
Okay,
Cebuano.
or
number
That's the
two,
two
Cebuano.
major
probably.
ones. I mean, some
Here's
people
the
always speak Ilonggo, yeah, but the two major ones are generally Cebuano or Tagalog. You
so
could have
the
picked one of
what's
them.
the official language of the Philippines?
I think it's Tagalog,
English
isn't
now.
No, it's
English.
not.
it?
English.
It's the national
It's
language.
what is they'll more apt to
English.
speak, yeah, English, but okay, but of the Filipino languages, it's generally Tagalog is
Okay,
Oh.
expected.
first of all, I have no desire. You know what? As far as getting along with the people, what
Uh-huh.
made you think that I wanted to be a social butterfly in the Philippines?
Well, then what are you doing in the Philippines? I mean, isn't that kind of a boring life? If you first of all you don't want to deal with the locals, uh, then who do you deal with? You know the expats are tough to deal with, and you're not dealing with the
Oh.
expats. Who are you dealing with then when you're out there?
I mean, I'll be the first to say I made very little effort to quote unquote build relationships with the.
Whether it's they were expats or Filipinos.
Okay.
Hmm.
What's that?
Hmm.
What's that?
I don't know. I was talking to myself just a moment.
Oh, okay. No, I'm just saying. I mean, you got to have friends, especially when you live in a foreign country. There has to be some friends that you got to make some kind of network, man. You can't just be by yourself. Is Pete still on, or did he leave?
Hey, Peter.
Oh, he might have got knocked off, maybe depending on what his
Uh,
internet.
some he left me a note
Uh,
on my Facebook. Yeah, some people are talking crap.
who's talking crap about him?
Just regular people
Oh,
here.
in the live chat, you mean?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it's a live chat. You can't get too serious about the live chat. I mean, let me wait. Should I talk crap about Richard in a live chat? Let me go in there and talk crap about
Yeah,
Richard
go
in a
ahead.
live chat.
I just got some chocolate cupcakes and
Okay, wait, here we go. Richard, you are a
Go,
scumbag.
somebody said
it's under
there's a
the
fake
Saya.
logo.
Okay,
Richard's
all right.
under the Saya.
Okay.
There's a fake logo, and fake logo.
Oh, fake go. Oh,
is
yeah, he
talking
knocks people
bad.
off. Wait, Richard, you are a scumbag. Here, I'll put that in the live
Yep.
chat.
Know it.
Okay, now see. Okay, but he's he might have got knocked off. Somebody might have knocked him off or something. No,
No, I
he
think
just
he
left.
took a timeout.
Oh, he took a timeout. Maybe he'll be back. I mean, again, these were the simple questions I was asking. We're just shooting the shit, so he knows I'm not like fucking with him or nothing like that. You know, we're just talking. It's just an opinion. I mean, everybody's got their own opinion.
Oh. I remember last year when all this stuff was going on with Peter. Was there some girl that was pretending to be his sister, or was that really his sister?
Oh, I don't know.
Oh, you talking about that old scary looking lady in that avatar?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I blocked her a long time ago.
Oh.
But I know who you're talking about. Yeah, that was. I don't know who that was.
Oh, I don't know. Was there an avatar of some older woman or something like that?
Yeah, she was wearing glasses. It was black and white picture. It was a scary looking lady.
Oh, I don't know.
It looked like the picture looked like just an old scary lady. Her glasses were like tilted on side.
Oh no, I didn't see that one. So, Richard, are you coming back to YouTube, or I mean,
I doubt it. I doubt it. Kevin just called me, and I'm just having a fun day. Went out
Richard, yesterday. Look who's here.
Oh,
your buddy Norwegian Polar Bear.
Oh yeah. What about Seth? Where's Seth these days? I haven't seen him around.
Oh, he's not around. I don't know.
Well, hey, Richard, the Norwegian Polar Bear ask about you all the time, asking when you're gonna come back. Because remember he was talking about guitars about you.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, so what's the deal, Richard? I mean, your wife's not home. Is that why you're able to get on YouTube today? Wait, you know what? Wait, Richard, I got to fuck with you a little. You know, when I'm on my Facebook account and I put in a search for your name does not pop up.
Really?
So your wife might have blocked me, but I don't ever recall saying anything. I think we were joking around once. Remember when we both were talking to each other? We had our wives on. I might have made a joke, and maybe she didn't like what I said.
Oh, you know yeah.
Did I do that?
But I don't see. I was telling Kevin on the phone. He said, "Did you block Jerry?" I said, "No." I said, "But my wife made my Facebook. She deleted her own, and all her friends and family and everybody like." She's got friends that she went to college with from Cebu, living in Washington State, all over the United States. And like, they'd talk to me like, you know, and I said, "Hun, why can't you reactivate your Facebook?" And then she goes on mine and talks to
wait a minute, what's the name of your Facebook now? Do you have a new name on your Facebook?
No, but I'm going to delete mine and make a new one because I'm, you know, I'm tired of it. Yeah.
Wow. Okay. I mean, hey, if she comes in the house while we're on here, just click off. You know, we won't say anything or anything like that, right?
Oh man, Jesus!
Well, I'm gonna say hi, pizza.
Clever, Jerry.
Really? She might sneak up. Is she looking through the window right now?
No, she's actually working about a block down the street, and you can't get her out of work on time. Like if she tells me pick me up at 3:30, it's an hour more. 2:15 now. It's only 1:15 in Chicago, but you know, I got to get her pretty soon.
We got Travel Local in the house.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Travel Local's cool. I know. Before. So we're all considered perverts. You got a knucklehead. We know who that is. Carlos Polinsky.
Who is that?
He considers all perverts. I think it's the MGTOW dude, man. We're all perverts. Tell him to come on on. Come on, Carlos. Come on, man. And tell us what you think about Filipinas.
You guys should have asked Peter. Remember last year him and Barry were gonna have a fight. Whatever happened to that?
Nah, that fizzled out. That fizzled out.
Isn't like Peter like a giant guy, like 6'1" or something like that? And
he's giant now. He's been eating good.
Yeah, he's not a little guy. I mean, you know, he's like 6'1" or something maybe.
And
6'2".
How tall is Barry? Barry's not that big a guy, right?
Oh, I don't know. I don't know how tall Barry is.
A short person.
Is he?
Yeah.
Oh, don't know.
We get a female in the house.
I'm too old to fight, man. My days of fighting are long gone, man. You know?
Yeah, I mean, a lot of these guys, they want to fight. It's all fucking smoke, man.
Yeah.
I laugh at this shit.
Yeah.
It's amazing. Whatever.
I like a nice hollow. That'd be nice.
What the hell is that? Ice cream?
Well, it's a Filipino ice cream. The best one I ever had was over at Chow King. It's
Yeah,
a,
you
it's
can
like
buy
a,
that at the Asian
it's
market.
a
But it's
big old
ridiculous
cup.
expensive.
Well, it's nice though.
What is it, like fruit vegetable?
What does OFW say?
Who's all
He was telling this girl that just popped on to suck his whatever. So
Oh,
I had to
man.
get him
Oh
off.
my! What
Yeah, it's
the
not
hell?
Yeah.
Sorry about that.
Yeah, he's a scum. Yeah, who knows? Yeah.
Kevin's getting the babes in here, I notice now, huh?
Well, no, I sub to everybody.
Big Kev does the rounds, you know. He does the rounds.
I gotta keep up with my buddy. I gotta keep up with you, Jerry. You're
a chick
almost.
magnet.
Aren't we neck to neck?
No, Big Kev, I left you in the dust. Sorry.
That's so bad. Just because
Rain
I'm
Man.
906.
Yeah, Rain Man's trying to cause some trouble.
I know. He's an instigator, that guy. He's
Oh,
from
but it's
Chicago,
okay.
too, right?
Yeah, he's from Chicago. Yeah, Chicago people are instigators, apparently.
Yeah.
You know.
They make good shit there in Chicago, though. I used to get my transformers from my amps there at Schumacher. The good stuff, man. Sure
Yeah.
microphones.
Right. Yeah, Chicago's a cool town, man. I've been here. God, I've lived here since '83. So over 30 years.
Roberto is a tough guy.
Oh yeah, he's coming to Chicago. He wants to have a beer with me and Rain Man. And we told him we'll pick him up at the airport if he wants.
Yeah.
If he needs a ride or anything, you know.
Well, I'd like to have a drink with Roberto.
Yeah, why not? You know, get to meet these people on YouTube. Why not? I mean, I'd have a drink with Richard, but I don't know. You know, Richard drinks that hard liquor.
Not anymore. Not anymore, man. I was drinking Stella, the Belgian beer.
Oh,
Yeah.
Jaeger would be nice.
Yeah, I don't drink that hard shit anymore. That stuff will kill you.
Jaeger's not hard.
You know, I heard Frank Sinatra drank a bottle of Jack every freaking day until he was like 80. And his doctor told him to stop drinking, so he started drinking wine. And he lived till he was 86 years old.
Oh, that's supposed to be good for you, but
yeah.
Wow.
You know, I don't know how good it is for you.
Yeah.
When I was young, I had Mad Dog 2020. People laugh at me now when I tell them that.
Yeah, Mad Dog 2020. I remember that. There was also Wild Irish Rose. Remember that? There was a few other ones. Boone's Farm. There was some other shit too. I mean, it's all rock gut. The winos used to come in. I used to work at this liquor store. The winos used to come in and buy that shit. It was usually under $1.
Yeah.
Last Friday we had a birthday party for my wife, and one of our good friends, Kyle, he was coming to it, and he drinks wine and he likes Chardonnay. So my wife goes, go to the liquor store and get Kyle a bottle of Chardonnay. I said, hon, I really don't know shit about wine. And she goes, oh, just pick out a popular wine. So I got him, I think, a bottle of Yellowtail or something like that. It had all these great ratings and stuff on it, you know.
Right.
So back at the party, he's opening up the bottle, and I said, is that good, Kyle? And he goes, not really. It's more of a gulping wine.
How much was it?
It was only like about $15 or something like that, you know. It was kind of like a 1.7 liter bottle, too, kind of big bottle.
Oh, the large one? Yeah. If you get a regular, like the regular size bottles, was it 28 ounces? Anything over, definitely over 15, anything over $12 generally is a good wine. I mean, you know, there's a lot of good Chardonnays, obviously California Chardonnays, but also Australian Chardonnays. You can pick them up. I mean, you can pick them up even like for $7 or $8 if you know what you're doing, if you know what brand you're looking for.
I know that
if you want good stuff, just go to Costco or Sam's Club.
Hey, wait, what? Travel Local goes Night Train. I never heard of Night Train before. That really must be some gut rock shit, man. Never heard of that. Must be a West Coast type of rock gut stuff.
I'm trying to think of the Australian wine the girls were drinking last year. It was pretty good too, because I drank like a bottle of it. It was pretty darn good.
Yeah, they've got some different wines.
Well,
different
thanks for coming
Chardonnays.
by, Heidi.
T-Bird.
T-Bird is good with a bud.
What the hell's Bud doing
man.
now? With,
I remember Mickey Big Mouth. I used to have all the time. Those were great. Those were good Irish beer.
You guys remember Stroh's beer, man? Stroh's. I think it's still around in Detroit. I don't know if the plant is still in Detroit, but people used to drink Stroh's in the day, man. Stroh's beer. Richard, when you drink Chardonnay, do you wave your pinky up in the air?
No, not really. I kind of gulp the stuff. It tastes like candy, man.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh shit. Damn. Hey, so when's your next trip to the Philippines? Are you guys taking a trip or anything, Richard?
Yeah, I think we're going in February.
Really?
Yeah.
That'd be nice.
We don't even have our tickets yet either. So.
Well, you might want to buy it now.
Yeah.
I mean,
yeah.
You just gonna be in the Cebu area?
Yeah. And my wife keeps talking about Siquijor because she really liked that island. She wants to buy like a vacation house there. Have you ever been there?
No, I've never been there. It's a very small island right off of Dumaguete. It's about a 20-minute ride, ferry ride to Dumaguete.
One of her friends she went to college with married a British engineer. They have a place up in Manila, and also they have a house. And last year when we were there, they didn't have time to get to Cebu because they were all tied up with things they were doing and stuff like that. But my wife said she went there to visit them years ago, and it's very peaceful there and stuff. And so I don't know if I can handle that. You know what I mean? If it,
there's not. I mean, it's untouched. Okay, not a lot of tourism. But the thing is, it's not like there's nothing else there. I mean, there's no. I don't think there's there's no health. There's nowhere to. If you're into weights I mean, you better have some hobbies, dude, when you're down there. Because I'm sure it can get pretty boring after a while.
Well, if you're all by yourself and stuff, and there's not much to do,
Land of enchantment, full of witches. Rain Man says. My wife told me there was that Filipino thing about witches in Siquijor and whatever, and the people don't even want to say anything bad about the people from Siquijor. They're afraid they're going to get sick and die or something like that. You know, they're very
they believe in that too.
Yeah.
It's supposed to be a lot of witches.
Don't talk about that stuff and don't laugh about it, especially when people are around because they get offended.
Yeah, my wife is originally from Cebu City, and her grandmother is from Alcoy, which is about an hour, well, actually 4 hours south of Cebu City, down that coast highway there.
Oh, really? Is she close? Is she close to the Oslo over there, or whale watching and all that?
Yeah. It's the city that's just north of there. Yeah.
So she's not far from Dumaguete, actually, because that's just
no.
Maybe right there.
I was checking the actual mileage between like the city proper, like Cebu City itself, and like Siquijor. It's only like 150 miles, but it takes forever to get there. You got to take a bus, and then you got to go to Dumaguete, take a ferry to get to Dumaguete. When you get to the tip of Cebu, then you got to take another ferry to get to Siquijor.
Well, the thing is, if you're going if you're taking a bus from Cebu, like from the Cebu bus station, the main bus station, it's 5.5 hours, all the way to Dumaguete. Okay, and that concludes crossing the ferry, all that shit. Now you could take two fast boats from Cebu to Dumaguete also. You might cut an hour, but I don't know how much lag time between the two boats, because you're gonna have to take a boat from Cebu to Tagbilaran, and it's the same place. You just jump off that boat and same station.
You're talking about like Sea Jet?
Yeah, or something, Fast Jet or Fastboat, whatever it's called. There's a couple of different companies, and then from Tagbilaran you just take another fast boat to Dumaguete. So
where are you moving to, Jerry? Dumaguete? Is that where you're going to?
that's what we'll start out with. We'll start out there.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll start there.
You just want to feel it out first, huh?
Yeah, I mean, if it's cool, we'll stay there. So if it's cool, we'll stay there. If we find something better, then we'll move. I don't know.
But you already been there to begin with, right?
Oh, yeah, tons of
You
time. I've been
checked
there
it out?
God, 5, 6, 7 times out there. Yeah, it's really nice. I like it. I like it. You know, it's got a lot of advantages, especially for someone that just wants to, get their feet wet or start out somewhere. I think it's the right size city. Also, if you want to, get comfortable driving, if you're not comfortable, and if you want to kind of learn how to drive there, it's a smaller city, so you'll be able to learn a lot faster than say if you started out in a larger city or something.
Isn't that where Ned is from?
Yeah, Ned's there. There's Bud Brown there. There's a bunch of other dudes there too.
Ed is like outside of the city.
I don't know where he lives. I think he's in the city. I think he lives in the city. I think he does.
Okay.
Yeah, that Bud Brown, he's a pretty big blogger. I wonder what he's doing these days. I haven't seen anything of his.
Well, he lives out. I think he lives a little bit outside of the city.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no, I think he lives maybe Bacolod, I think.
No, Bud Brown's in Dumaguete City.
Oh, okay.
He's in Dumaguete.
And then my buddy Mikey 550, he lives over in Bacolod.
Your former buddy, Mikey 550.
Yeah, because nobody knows where what he did the Houdini trick.
Well, and that's probably the best thing he did. That's probably the best thing he did. You don't want to get away from all this nonsense.
Yeah. He was a funny guy, though, wasn't he, man? Remember, he did those videos on how to know if your Filipina's a bar girl and stuff. She plays pool better than you.
I remember that. Yeah.
He's those songs that he did.
Yeah. He's a funny guy.
Yeah, I sure liked him. Had a good time when he came down and meet me.
Yeah, he had his knife out. He was a little bit worried about you. Yeah.
I was looking for my gun. I couldn't reach it. I was going, man.
Oh, shit. Hey, guys. Oh, sorry. Hey, I got to leave because there's a bunch of stuff I got to do. My wife just came in and we got to run out and do some shit.
Me too. I got to bounce too, Kevin.
Yeah, I got to get out of here. But, I think probably Pete, for some reason, lost his internet wherever he's at. Because he would have, if he had internet, I'm sure he would have jumped back on. I don't think he.
People are gonna not like this though. They're gonna be saying, Peter. I mean, 90. What did they say? 90-some% of Filipinas don't have any value. So man, that's terrible.
Yeah, well, I mean, he has said that, but again, that's his opinion. I mean, people can have opinions on YouTube. It doesn't mean it doesn't mean you have to. It doesn't mean you have to chase him down or kill the guy. No. That's his opinion. But I think the questions that I was asking him, I think they were valid questions. I didn't go off at the guy or nothing like that. Again, we're just having a conversation.
I think he was reading some of the comments. And
in the chat room, you mean?
Yeah.
You can't control that. I mean, you can't.
Those guys were saying.
Oh, I was, a lot of times when I speak with you guys, I don't pay attention to what they're saying in the comments.
Yeah.
Sometimes I do.
He got offended, I think.
Oh,
some of the guys were saying.
He'll get over it. Hey, I gotta go, guys. Thanks for having me on. Appreciate it. And
I'm gonna get going also.
All right, you guys take care. And hey, Richards, send me a friend's request if your wife lets you. Okay, would you?
All right, I'll ask her, see if she approves. Yeah,
because I might get in trouble. All right, guys. I'll talk to you guys later.
Thanks, Jay. Always a pleasure.
Be cool.
That's you got to do what you got to do, right?
Oh yeah.
Hell, yeah. Hey, how's your son doing? I remember you told me he was sick last week and you had to
yeah, he's doing fine.
Pick him up from school.
Yeah, he's doing good. He's at college and he doesn't know what he wants to do. He likes history a lot, you know, and I don't know. As long as he's in school, I'm happy.
American history or world history?
All kinds of history. Yeah,
because that's a big group. Hey, we got Roberto in the house.
Hey, there he is.
Roberto.
Somebody, Roberto was just saying you were gonna go visit Jerry, but Jerry left. You know?
Yeah, no. I mean, I don't know why Jerry. I don't know why Roberto waited until he left.
Yeah,
Maybe,
I know.
I don't know if Roberto's a little bit skittish about Jerry.
You're just trying to push Roberto's buttons, right?
No, I'm not. I'm just. I mean, some people get a little bit nervous when other people are online, so he could be life in the Philippines. Hey, brother, he's a good subscriber.
Yeah,
he's been trying to get online. Hey, Vix. I can't say his name good.
Vitrix? Is that what it is?
Vitrix, right? What about me? Always, what about me? I hear you, brother. He's from Scotland, Richard.
Who's that? Vitrix?
Victrix.
Yeah, well,
11:30.
That's actually
but he's living from Scotland, but he's living over in California somewhere.
Yeah, the Rogers part of my family is Scottish. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. He helped me out already. He sent me a little something for my daughters. That was kind of nice of him.
Yeah.
You know, all. I mean, if it's a biggie, if it's a little, my kids appreciate what you know. Yeah, my kids appreciate whatever I get goes to them, so they're always happy. But I try not to. I don't want to give like everything like to them because they think Christmas. You know, every day is Christmas for my kids. I mean, that's how they think. But
yeah,
you know, I kind of want to like one big day for Christmas, one big day for their birthday instead of like every month. You know.
Yeah.
But because you know, every month I send them money, so it's like every month, like what do I get? So anyway, it's all good. If they're happy, their mom's happy, I'm happy. So yeah. Roberto just maybe came and gone. I think Roberto's at work right now.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah. Hell, what time is your wife coming home? Pretty soon, I take it.
Yeah, I gotta go pick her up. I gotta get ready now, man. Yeah. She goes in early. Yeah, she goes in at 7.
Well, that is pretty early, man. Hey, maybe we can get together maybe on Friday and have an early show.
My wife has, she's like a director of WIC, Women in Children's Program here in New York, and she can work from home if she wants, on her computer and run her staff from here, but she doesn't. She likes to be there, and which is good.
But are you doing anything on Friday?
I honestly don't know.
Well, I'll call you. I'll talk to you on Thursday, and try to get a date with you on Friday.
Yeah,
so we can have another show on Friday morning.
All right. Oh, there's Sentai 7. How you doing, Ren? There was an imitator of you in here. Yeah. There was a fake Ren in here. What was the name?
Yeah, right there. There's a fake. Maybe it's the real thing.
That's a real Ren.
Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde. You don't know what's going on this show, Big Kevin No Bull, because I don't know what's going on. He's like a loose cannon, that guy is.
Who's that?
Big Kevin No Bull. He has people coming and going, all kinds of chaos and mayhem.
Yeah, that Big Kevin.
You don't know.
Loose cannon.
You don't know if he's gonna jump the train and make a train wreck, or he's gonna go balls out and go to howdy doody time. But right now, Mr. Richard is gonna have to jump the train.
Yeah.
And
yeah, bring Ren on. Ren's good. Yeah, if he's got the time.
I'm gonna jump. I'm gonna jump too.
All right.
Because there's things I gotta also go do, because we already hit our limit. You know, that last time when Peter was on, we did like a 3-hour show, and I just don't want to make it that long.
Who did you have on?
Just me and Peter.
Oh.
So yeah. But I'm also gonna jet. So yeah, Rich, it was always a pleasure, you know, having you and Jerry come on and shoot the bull. I hope Peter comes back. I figured he's been on so many times. He should have enough thick skin. He shouldn't let these guys, make him leave.
Yeah.
So yeah. I gotta give these guys more wrenches to make kick them out and stuff.
Remember when Ren used to come on? He goes, "Oh, who's here? I gotta leave."
Well, I gave a wrench to Raymond, but Raymond said he didn't want the wrench.
Yeah. Who are them fine ladies I just saw in the bikinis behind you?
You know, those are just some like goodwill ambassadors that just they're out selling brownies.
Are those the bad ones, like Peter says, or the good ones?
I don't know. They come and go. You know, I think they're selling Girl Scout cookies.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you guys, I'm gonna jet. Richard's gonna have to jet. He's gonna have to eject. Pull the eject button. I was watching a documentary. Those pilots, they would rather crash than pull the eject button, because it's that horrifying. But I don't know what's worse, crash or being ejected, and I guess 4 or 5 G's get going out of the plane. And then that one time, that SR-71, they had to eject, and the pilot got banged up and stuff, and the other guy tried to eject, and he ejected, and he got ripped apart.
Oh yeah,
because of the G's and everything. And the other guy, he ejected when the plane was going slower into the atmosphere of Earth, but the other guy ejected a little bit too soon, and he just got ripped apart.
The SR-71, that's a Blackbird, right? That goes like Mach 3.
Yeah, it is.
You're talking about?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, that flies so fast. It was made of special materials because it gets so hot. So can you imagine the heat? If you're ejecting out of that thing, you could burn up.
Oh yeah, but the wing on the right hand side got ripped apart, and they would start doing a spiral going back down to Earth, and all pieces of the plane start getting ripped apart.
Mm-hmm.
And at the end, just the fuselage was left, and the co-pilot ejected. and he got ripped apart, and the pilot waited until he got like maybe like I don't know how soon, but he got closer to Earth, and then he ejected, and he survived, and the co-pilot he got ripped apart. So yeah, it's all in the documentary. But the guy used to see what the guy looked like that survived. I mean, he looked like he was in a fire. I mean, his face is all burnt up, and it's just because he survived the crash.
Yeah. Hey, Dick Insider, what's up? Not much. I'm about ready to bounce. You caught the tail end of the program.
Yeah, you Sentai 7.
Yep.
Travel Local, all of you guys come in a little bit too late. Yeah. I'm glad like these wrench guys all come in. They have a wrench for like they're good guys, or they donated to my Patreon or PayPal account and stuff like this. And Dick Insider, he belongs to my PayPal account, and he was saying that how proud he is because he's on my PayPal account, even though it's a $2 PayPal account. I think he's pretty satisfied with himself. Cheap ass guy. I think PayPal takes out like 99 cents and leaves me $1.01. $1.01. That's how much I get out of it. But hey, I duly appreciate that $1.01. It just tickles me when I see Dick Insider. Oh, hell. I do not complain though, because 1 cent, $1, it all adds up. Oh hell. But yeah, you all have a good day. Have a good morning. Have a good afternoon. Definitely have a good evening. My show is all strictly entertainment. Hopefully you guys get some kind of entertainment out of this. Get aroused. Get re-energized. If you get $1 from it, well, yeah, well, that be, I mean, like I said, $1 is better than, if I get 1 million subscribers, I get 900, I'm grateful with 900. All of you guys, appreciate all you guys hanging out with us, Yep. And I'm going to let you guys go. Sentai 7, love your work. You always hang in there, Survive the storm, man. Another day, right? All right, brother. I'm out of here. You guys be safe. God bless. Enjoy your night. Just be happy. Adios, you guys.